Hi sweets, good morning. I hope that you have been having a great start of week. I was looking forward to do another video, and actually I shoot another video, but then I got my long waiting BOXYCHARM for the first time at the front of my house. I switched the video that I was going to upload, and we are gonna do this. I have already done almost my entire complexion because I opened it yesterday to know what I needed to get done, and I got this new trio set that this is from Alamar. This is from a Cuban makeup artist, and I'm so happy because every time a woman and then a Latina gets to do something, I'm really proud of her and I want to support her. Side note, finished. I also got a liquid lipstick from Lorac. This is in the shade Wisteria. Oh my god. This isn't the type of color that I would go for, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna use it, and I'm thinking how I'm going to pull that off, but whatever, I will do, and I will use it, but I'm thinking. I got this blush from Laura Geller. It looks promising. I got this from Butter London. This is the Stroke of Wow Roll-On Precision Liner. Oh my god. Let's see how I can use this. And I was looking forward for this Nightingale from Pretty Vulgar. I have a couple of products from Pretty Vulgar. She looks much prettier in person than she looks on this shots. I was thinking about a halo eye. I'm gonna stick to that idea. Let's start with what I can use at the moment. I'm missing right now blush, so I'm gonna start with the Laura Geller. This is in the shade, this is the Baked Blush-n-Brightening Tropical Hues. I'm gonna use my Sephora 53 brush, and I think for this will help me get the finish that I want. My bad. Oh, I forgot to mention it has a mirror as well in the package, so that is kind of helpful, I think. I really like this blush. It is the kind of blush that I'm into right now. Shimmer brightening blushes. It will blend nicely with the highlighter that I'm using, or if with this one, if I knew I didn't have to wear a highlighter before. I'm gonna dust it a little bit in the sides of my nose. I like it. My complexion is done, and now we are gonna go to the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. I'm gonna use the brushes. Their name is Ojitos. I think that is a cute name. So I'm gonna start with the tapered brush that I have. I'm gonna start with this shade. It says that the name is Hide and Seek. It has a little bit of kickback in the pan, but not so much. I'm gonna apply this a little bit higher than my natural crease because I have hooded eyes. I can't use my natural crease because it wouldn't do any good to my eyes. It would look a lot more hooded. I have to make my application to lift them. I'm gonna stick with the same brush, and I'm gonna use this blue color. It says Silver Spoon. No, I'm gonna switch brushes because he is nice, but it's too soft, and I need a brush a little more stiff. I switch for this Luxie 249 for this side of the brush. I'm taking from the pan, tapping the excess. I'm gonna stamp this in my outer corner first, and then I'm gonna go to my inner corner. Now my inner corner, I'm stamping it. I'm not blending. I'm not doing anything besides just placing the pigment where I want it to be. I'm gonna use my Basanti Contour Eyeshadow in number 4, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of Hide and Seek and a little bit of Silver Spoon in the bristles, and I'm going to start blending this edge here that it didn't want to blend, but I think it was the brush actually. that it wasn't helping at all. As I said, I think it is too soft for this task in particular, because I want to be precise. I don't want to blend it all over. If I wanted to use an entire color or just two colors in my lid, it would be the perfect brush to blend everything together. But I'm going for a little more precise situation, and I need a brush that it was a little more densely packed and more stiff than that. For my middle part, I'm gonna start with Break Free, and I'm gonna apply it with my finger. Now I'm gonna use this little application brush that is going to help me a lot to achieve this, to get in the crevices that I can get with my finger. And if I would try to do it with my finger, I would get shadow everywhere where I don't want it. This brush, it is what I need. It has a little bit of shimmer and glitter particles in it to help me blend it. This shade is Clutch. And I'm gonna use the same brush, the other side that is clean. This, I'm gonna press it in the sides of the silver spoon and Break Free. It's just to help me do a nice transition into these two colors. Doing this in tapping motions, and at the same time, by doing this like this, helps me blend it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do in my bottom part. I think I'm gonna stick to Hide and Seek, the first shade that I use, this one here. And I'm gonna apply that all over my bottom part. I think I'm gonna add a little more darkness to the outer edge of my bottom part, because I'm gonna use a liner on my top part. I'm gonna go with the last brush that I got in this set from Alamar. And I'm gonna use the darkest shade that I have in the palette. It is the All Nighter. It is a matte black shadow. And I like this brush. It's really thin and densely packed. This would do really good for eyebrows, I think. The brush and the eyeshadow are really good. I'm going to blend it a little bit, and I'm gonna use this brown shade here, Flip Out, to blend it a little bit with the rest of the shade that I have under my eye. Now I'm gonna use the Waterliner Stroke of Wow, a Roll-On Precision Liner. This is the first time that I'm gonna use something like this, and I hope that I can manage it and not ruin my eye look that I have done so far without any accident. Oh my god. It has this, it looks like, you know the thing that on the pizza places they used to cut the pizzas in slices? It is exactly that, but in a really, really, really miniature version of it. I'm gonna hold my breath and start. Oh my god, it isn't as hard as I thought that it would be. Oh, I like this. It's really fun to use. I thought that it was going to give me a hard time, but so far, I'm good with it. I'm gonna try to do a wing liner. Oh my god. Let's hope that I can do that. Oh yeah, big time. But I don't know if I can do the pointy, precise thing. There! I got it! I did it! And now I have to do it in the other eye. I have almost finished up with my eyes. I apply mascara, falsies, and I forgot. And I applied to my brow bone. I use Pillow Fight. I thought that it was going to be a matte color, but it turns out to be a little more in the duochrome kind of vibe. That is that shimmery thing going on in both of my brow bones. And I was going to apply it in my inner corner, but I stopped myself to show you guys this part. Going to that shadow, and I'm using the Sigma E21, and I'm brightening my tear duct. And now we're gonna go for the lips, which is the last part. And I think I'm gonna do this mix here that I was trying. I'm going to outline my lips with this first. As always, I start with my Cupid's bow. Now I'm gonna do my sides. Now the center in my bottom lip, and now I'm gonna do my sides. I'm gonna fill the rest of my lip with my Lorac Pro Liquid Lip in Wisteria. And I'm gonna blend the edges of this with this crease brush from Real Techniques. Well, I'm not in love with this shade, but I think it looks kind of okay like this. So sweets, this is the wrap up. First of all, I really like my BOXYCHARM from September. I'm so happy that finally I can get it to my house. I don't have to wait until it's delivered from a second party to my hands. And the products, I really like the Nightingale eyeshadow palette from Pretty Vulgar, and actually it was an excellent choice from BOXYCHARM to give us this one for this month, since we are starting fall and winter. I really like the Laura Geller blush, Baked Blush, because I'm into this sort of blush right now, and with the next season that we are going to be into, a little bit of more shimmer glowy thing going on. It is nice since it's going to be cold. So I like my new brushes from Alamar. I like the Lorac liquid lip, but the shade, I'm not into it. Maybe if I did some other kind of look, maybe a wing liner, or I think that only a wing liner I would actually use this. But to be honest, this isn't the kind of shade that I would go for. I would have to program myself to grab this shade, but so far I like it. Maybe I can do something like this and I could pull it off, or I could use it as a liner. That would be awesome. My complexion really nice and perfect, and just a wing liner with this and falsies, and my eyebrows perfect. This would be good. So maybe I will do that. Oh, the roller on liner from Butter London. I like this. I have to get used to this, but it was easy. I didn't do any mistakes with it, and it was that I wasn't sure how to use it, and I was doubting myself in the process of it. If probably I would have gone with my full confidence to use it, it would have been a lot more easier. But besides that, I like it. It hasn't cracked, it hasn't chipped. So I have another choice to use as a liner. So that were my, that was all that I got in my BOXYCHARM. As I said, I really liked September's one, and I like my look. I think I'm gonna apply a little bit of gloss on top of it. Well, now I feel a little bit better. Yes, because they kind of go with the same theme in my eyes, and that gloss did the trick. As I said, still is not the shade that I would use for myself, but I'm gonna give it a try because we have to try new things, and this is not new for me, but this is different for me. So sweets, I hope you liked this video. If you did, press the like button. If you want to get notified every time I upload a video, press the notifications bell. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.